Your girl, Karmika Boom, broadcasting live out here in these orgasm streets and in between these sheets. Today's video is brought to us by our unofficial sponsor, Island Nectar Deodorizer. If you get some stinking in the atmosphere, just one squirt will do. What's up with these squirtles in bed? I think some of them are possibly hermaphrodites. Perhaps that's that other genitalia tucked up between and in behind the main genitalia. I think it's some unofficial pee. But the jury is still out about that. Nevertheless, this smells so good. And I got it at Kroger. It's the Kroger Home Sense brand. It smells so good. If it's something stinking around you or somebody, just a little squirt will do. So, in the spirit of our live stream, the live stream topic is about a woman who suffers a stroke as her lover performs oral sex. John Singleton, the filmmaker, the famed filmmaker, Singleton, who has won acclaim for so many wonderful artwork in the theater. He has reportedly suffered a stroke. I don't know what is the specifics surrounding how this transpired, but nevertheless, I am praying for his speedy recovery. Godspeed. Okay, so as you know or may not know, you are welcome to donate to this platform. And thank you all so much that have donated to this platform. And some of you may want to remain anonymous, and I respect that if that is your choice. And thank you for the two people that donated today to my Cash App. Thank you very much. And one of you, you've been so nice and so gracious to me, and I really appreciate that. And you said that I could do whatever I want, including lunch on you. And I think I'll take you up on that offer. I think tomorrow is a good day for some oxtails in my mouth. And as opposed to putting some genitalia in my mouth. You know, I am a Christian and I just don't do those kind of things, especially with anybody. You know what I mean? So I think I'm going to get me some oxtails in my mouth tomorrow. And thank you very much to my wonderful subscriber who sent me that gracious donation. I really do appreciate you. And for the other person who sent the donation this evening to my Cash App, you asked if you could do a video request, and I will honor your video request. You can email me at gmail, karmikaboom at gmail.com, and let me know what your video request is. And if anybody else, I usually don't do video requests, but I think this is a good opportunity to honor your video request. If you would like to, for me to do a video, I will do a video request. If you want to do that, you can send me a donation through my Cash App. My Cash App is $ Carmen Kaboom. And email me and let me know, because I can't, go back and forth with you on the Cash App. At least I don't know how to do it. But you can email me whatever the video request is. My email, karmikaboom at gmail.com. So let's talk about some of these other people that's doing some and it's getting them in trouble out here in these sheets. Ooh, I like sex just like anybody else, but I'm trying to reserve it, because it's better when you reserve it and hold it. At least that's what I think. And I just don't want to give my kitty to just anybody. But every now and again I do. And I usually regret it. Such as that last person that y'all know all about. Oh, I wish I could take my kitty back. But you can't take your kitty back. You just got to keep on moving right along and make better choices in the future. So, I got a certain person in mind that I want to get this kitty to, but I got to be very careful and analyze them because some of these people can't take the kitty. And then you can't give it to them in full speed. You got to give it to them in increments because some of them can't handle it. And I wish I had known that the last person couldn't handle it. Whew! I ain't used to getting a good kitty. They used to getting that old stray kitty. You know, they ain't used to getting this good, clean, wholesome kitty. They used to that old stray kitty with hair bonnet on it. You know. But anyway, I digress. Let's talk about this kitty that just could not stop coming. Oh, I didn't know it was such a thing, and I had no idea that having an orgasm was so dangerous. I like a good orgasm. You know, it just feels like there's some type of electricity running through my body. Oh, it's nothing like a good leg shaking orgasm. You know what I mean? Ooh, and I just don't want them to touch me. Just let it be. You know what I mean? And let's read all about this woman who had this orgasm and she suffered a stroke. A stroke, yes, a whole stroke back in October of 2018. It ain't been that long ago. So you got to be careful about these orgasms, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't know if they're going too far and hitting that G spot too hard. I don't know. Maybe his penis or whatever he had up in there was too long. I don't know. But this, thankfully, is not a common thing. At least not many people are reporting it, to my knowledge. This is the first that I've ever heard of. Have y'all ever heard of this? Whew, I had no idea that this was so serious. But anyway, hello everybody that's joined the chat. How are you all doing out there? I hope that you all have had a great day. It has been a very hot and steamy day. And I had so much to do, but I said, oh, I'm going to take a break. And I just stayed in bed and ate me uh leftover portion of my spaghetti and garlic bread. It was so good. And I had a little bit of peach soda to wash it down with. And I'm getting ready for my Get Fine challenge. Are y'all gonna join me? It's time to get fine because I want to leave the light, get in bed with my next man. I don't know who he'll be, but somebody's son is gonna have the lights on with me. Okay. And I'm just hopeful that it will be a blessed union because I don't want to be in sin. Ugh. But anyway, let's read all about this woman who had a stroke after having oral sex performed on her. Okay, a woman was rushed to the hospital after suffering a stroke while receiving oral sex from her partner. The 44-year-old woman of West London passed out as she was nearing orgasm, and scans later revealed a blood vessel had burst inside of her skull. Her partner, whose sex is unknown, said they noticed her body was stiff when they were performing oral sex on her. Uh, oh my God. And doctors recording the woman's case wrote in the medical journal BMJ Case Reports. On closer history taking, the patient reported nearing orgasm while receiving oral sex from her partner because before losing consciousness. She spent 2 weeks in the hospital before being sent home with no lasting problems. The incident is believed to have happened in October 2018. Doctors acknowledged that sexual activity has been well described as a cause of blood vessels bursting because it increases blood pressure. So does that mean if you got high blood pressure, you better be careful, or you might need to take a double dose of your medication, perhaps. They point out that past research has been done on people having penetrative sex, but suggests oral sex could have the same effect. Okay, did you all also know that there is a such thing as persistent genital arousal disorder? Yes. While I was doing a little bit of research, I came across this information. I had no idea it was such a thing as PGAD, persistent genital arousal disorder. Did y'all know about it? I didn't know about it. Where have I been? Sufferers of PGAD can feel constantly on the brink of an orgasm. One thing they all share is pain and distress at the way their condition is covered in the media. One particular nurse, Kim Ramsey, reports having 100 orgasms a day and states it feels like you're out of control. Can y'all imagine that? Having 100 orgasms a day. That's a lot of orgasms. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Another lady, Kara Anaya, was doing her grocery shopping one day when she noticed herself getting uncontrollably aroused. I think it's some sex demons. You know, it's such a thing as a sex demon. Succubus and huccubus, I think is the name of those sex demons. I think they got a hold of Kara in the grocery store. Had her in the grocery store acting and looking like a fool. She fell to the floor and began orgasming in the store and immediately rushed home without a clue about what had caused her unexpected reaction. Can you imagine being in the grocery store and it hit you just like that? OMG. I would be so embarrassed. I would be so embarrassed. Oh my gosh. Oh, excuse me. Another lady was hospitalized, still having orgasms 2 hours after having sex. Can y'all imagine that, having an orgasm for 2 whole hours? I can't imagine. And then there's another lady. She was rushed to the hospital after having a painful 3 hour orgasm. Y'all think the person hit that G spot too deep and too hard? Do you think it's possible that's what caused that orgasm to last 3 whole hours? I think that G spot got knocked out of commission. And then there is this black lady. I remember seeing this video. And if you all want me to post these links, just let me know. I will do that in the comment section after this video uploads. I will put the links to all of this. And I remember seeing this one video maybe a year or two ago. It was this black female. She was a newlywed, and she was rushed to the hospital after having a 2 hour orgasm, and she struggled to speak while in the hospital bed after being given a Valium to calm her down by the doctors. Man, a hot mess, right? Did you ever think that having an orgasm would be a problem? I never imagined that having an orgasm would be such a problem. But I just pray to God. I pray that my orgasms never fail me in such a capacity. And I do enjoy these orgasms. I think they are a great pastime. I just enjoy a good orgasm. And, you know, a lot of times, us ladies, we have a way of pleasuring ourselves, even though you're not supposed to be playing with yourself. A lot of us oftentimes do a lot of things that we shouldn't do. So sometimes you might find yourself playing with yourself and giving yourself an arousal and an orgasm. And sometimes it's better than what some of these guys can give to us, right? So anyway, it's just a shame that this woman had to have a stroke as a result of having a real good orgasm. And then some of these other women are having such difficulty with their orgasms, having the orgasms to last 2 and 3 hours. That's a long time. Oh, that's a long time. I wonder, are some of them squirting, squirting, squirting while they doing all this orgasm ing. And then the lady that's having orgasms at least up to 100 times a day. Can you? Ooh, that's a disability. How can you work like that? Oh my gosh. And how can you do anything else if you're having them up to 100 times a day just for no reason? Just sitting on the couch looking at TV. There you go. There you go. Taking a shower. There you go. Whew. Driving down the street. There you go. Man, oh man. And I'm pretty sure some of these guys, they probably enjoy all of that. And probably think they got something to do with it. But it ain't. Don't flatter yourself, guys. Some of these women just got some problems, if that's what we want to call it, or a condition. We'll call it a condition. And I want to know. I want to get in some of my subscribers' business. Do any of y'all have this condition? I'm just curious. You don't have to be ashamed, ladies. But if you are, you don't have to tell me your business if you don't want to. Do y'all have any of that condition? Does anybody have this condition? I have never heard of this, and I'm just curious about it. Wow. And initially I was thinking, well, maybe this might be a good thing. All these orgasms just popping up randomly like this. But these females who I have been reading about, they say it's painful. It's real painful, and it's just nerve wracking almost. So let me get in these comments and see, do you all have any of these problems or these conditions going on with y'all? Have y'all ever heard about it? Let's talk about this in the comment section. White Tiger says, I can't imagine. I can't imagine either, White Tiger. Do y'all see my sunglasses, honey? I can never imagine my sunglasses getting fucked up. But my sunglasses got fucked up, and I don't have another pair on hand. I usually carry a standby pair, but I decided a while ago to take that standby pair and put it in my storage. I don't know why I made that decision. To make room in my purse. That's why I did it. But I was just moving around in the bed, and I told myself, you need to stop moving around in the bed. And before I knew it, it was already too late. Had messed up my sunglasses. But, I'm making them sit on my face some kind of way. But I'm going to try to go somewhere tomorrow and get them fixed. Luckily, I was able to recover the little screw. Oh, it's such a small little screw. And I did have one of those little, do y'all see it? Isn't it so tiny? It's really tiny. I did have one of those little screwdrivers, but, let me put it back over there before I lose it again. I did have one of those little screws, but I don't know where I put it at. I got so much stuff all over the place. Here, there, and everywhere, But you can buy them at Dollar Tree. I think Dollar Tree sells them for just $1, $1. And I could fix it myself, but I don't trust myself to fix it. So I'm gonna take it somewhere and get them fixed tomorrow because I need my sunglasses. That's my signature thing, right? I gotta have my sunglasses out here in these streets. And I'm hopeful that my wigs that I order will be in the mailbox when I put my hand in that mailbox tomorrow. I'm so sick and tired of them people over there in China, whoever is responsible for this delay. And I never will order from them again. They ain't got to worry about that. So, anyway, I haven't been wearing no long hair, and I've been feeling the long hair spirit upon me lately. So, you know. And, it's time for me to stock up on my wigs. I like this short hair. I think short hair is so sexy. I don't think I'll abandon the short hair completely, But it's time for a quick shake up. Not necessarily a change, but a quick shake up, a little shimmy, you know, and all this different hair carries a different spirit. And I've been feeling kind of flirty lately, so I think that long hair, put set the mood like I'm feeling right now. And whew, honey, I don't know if these I don't know what's going on with me, but I don't know if these guys is really looking good to me or if it's all in my mind. But I've been over on Instagram being fast, fast, fast. Just flirting, 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 flirting. And no good and well, I can't back it up right now. And but ain't nothing wrong with flirting and putting them on the freezer, putting them in the freezer for later. For later. Ooh, there go some heathens out there riding down the street, talking about getting some dope smoking going on. Look at them, heathens, heathens. Woo! The spirit of nigga is all over this place, all over this neighborhood. The spirit of nigga. Ooh, I gotta get away from here. And hopefully, if God says the same, I will be able to do that real, real soon. I made some contact with somebody today, and I need my husband to cooperate. Ooh, he's so hard headed. He's so hard headed, and like to do things at his pace. That's not gonna work. That is not gonna work. And it's only so long I'm gonna take him being like this before I have to slap him upside his head. I don't want to be violent, but sometimes it takes that to get people's attention and get them moving. They need some prompting, some physical prompting. You know what I mean? So, so I'm hopeful that we will get things moving in the right direction real, real soon in that regard. Because I got to get away from that nigga on the other side of that wall. Okay? I'm so sick of him. And honey, it just be so nice when he leaves. Like right now. Oh, it's just like something that's lifted up off of my chest. I just can't stand his presence nowhere around me. Mm. But anyway, enough of that. Enough talk about that. Um, mm, yeah. So, what else do we need to talk about? Do y'all have anything else to talk about? um, Shakaya Oliver wants to know, did you get a car yet, Cece? No, Shakaya, I didn't. Why don't you cash out me some money, girl, so I can go get me one? Go ahead and donate some money so I can get a car or a truck or a van, honey. Right now, I don't even care if I get a minivan. I don't care nothing for a minivan. I get a scooter. Ooh, anything to get me off of that bus. I need to be delivered from the bus. And see, that's how much I can't stand that bus, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. I just can't stand the thought of getting on that bus and smelling them stinking asses and all them strange, ugly motherfuckers looking in my face and all that bullshit that I got to go through with them heathens. That's why I stayed here and stayed in the bed today, even though I had so much to do. I had a lot of errands to run, but I said, fuck this shit. I can't stand getting on that bus. I can't stand it. It's so much that I got to go through with that whole experience. It just takes so much out of me, and I'm trying to stay out of jail. I don't have no bail bond money, and I don't have time to be sitting up answering no questions at the police station. Why I knock somebody in their mouth, and I be on the verge of it all the time when I'm at the bus terminal and at the bus, on the bus, waiting for the bus, and I had to just hold my peace. And do you know how hard it is to hold my peace? Woo! Do you know how much strength it takes? So much restraint that has to be used when you want to just put your hands on somebody and you try to just ooh, suppressing. Ooh, that's such it's so hard on me. So the best way that I can manage this is to stay off the bus as much as possible. Yes, it's an inconvenience. Yes, I'm getting behind on what I gotta do. But I gotta do what I gotta do to stay out of jail. I can't be around niggas all the time because that is a safety hazard. It's a security hazard. I can't be around niggas all the time. So I do my part to stay out of that atmosphere as much as possible. But anyway, Shakaya, if you really want to help me get this car, because I want the car just like you do. I want the car, Shakaya. If you want me to get it faster than I ordinarily would get it, go ahead and donate, honey. My cash app is $Karma Kaboom. PayPal is pay.me/Karma Kaboom. And I promise you, and I'm a woman, I'm a word. I promise you, if you send the donations and several dollars add up and it's enough to get that car, I promise you I go live when I go out there and get that car. I promise you. I won't let you down. I want the car just like you want me to have the car, Shakaya. I promise I will get it. I promise you. I will not get a whole bunch of cheeseburgers with it. I'm going to go get the car. I'm going to go get it. I want it just like you want me to have it. Yes, ma'am. I want it just like you want me to have it. I promise I'll go get it. Hello, Lynn Morris. Lynn Morris, it's too much going on, girl, out here in these streets. It's too much going on. Shakaya says, I just asked because the last video of yours I saw was about the altercation on the bus. It's always an altercation on the bus, Shakaya. It's always an altercation on the bus. That's why I gotta stay off the bus as much as possible. It's too many heathens that ride the bus. They love to ride the bus. I don't know where they going. I don't know what they doing, but every day they get on the bus. Every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. I don't know where the hell they going. Whew, a bunch of nobodies getting they nobody ass on the bus every fucking day. Seem like there will be some progress, right? But they stay the same. They stay the same. There's no progress. Every time I see them, and I see the same ones all the time. No matter what bus I get on, I'm running into the same ones constantly. And so many of them don't know how to act. They need to be trained before they get on the bus. I can't stand their ass. Ooh. But anyway, Trey Curtis says Tracy Braxton did it. It was on the Braxton show. Oh, okay. You talking about the orgasm? She couldn't control the orgasm. Tracy, I don't like Tracy. Tracy's built up like a UPS box. How can she? I don't even want to imagine Tracy having sex. Please. No offense. No offense. No offense, but I don't want to imagine Tracy naked and having sex. Period. Period. Okay. Bubble gum. A black woman had it that I saw on TV. Oh, you saw it too, Luana? Jimmy says high blood pressure pills and Viagra don't mix. Oh, you're gonna kill yourself. You're gonna kill yourself dead if you mix all that up. Please don't do that. Ugh. Please, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I know someone who had a heart attack while having sex. Yeah, I done heard of a lot of them having sex and having heart attacks too. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. These dinglings and all the sex it can be dangerous. You know. So you got to use some caution before you take your panties and your boxer shorts down. Just think about it. It's real. It's real dangerous. It might be your last time. So use caution. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. Trina or Tracy. I don't really know a lot about them. I've seen them, on the blogs. Lynn, I don't really like that show. The Braxton family, I don't like that show. And it seems like they do too much, especially Tamar. She just do too much, and she just go too far with herself. And I'm not gonna say nothing about how her mouth looks like a whole vagina. I can't stand her mouth, especially when she put lip gloss on it. That makes it look worse. It look like a wet vagina. Ugh. But anyway, anyway, and can you imagine her and having sex with Vince? Oh my gosh. Ugh. Ugh. And then I think I've said this before. I said again. She made us think that she had a honk and that Nigerian lover. And when she just kept on teasing us and keeping us in suspense and hiding the Nigerian and just showing his legs and his toes and all this kind of shit. And then when she finally showed the whole Nigerian lover, I was so disappointed. I said, shit, you could have kept him covered up. You could have kept hiding him. He don't look like nothing. In my opinion, I'm thinking I'm just gonna see a real good looking chocolate drop. You know what I mean? Man by. And Kaya, she said he was a great value brand of Nigerian. A great value African. I would agree. I would agree. Oh, please. I got a feeling there's some real good looking Africans over there in Africa, but they hiding them out. They keep on showing us them little short dog Africans with them little wide heads and them flat faces, and ain't really too much attraction going on with them. And, just blah. But I got a feeling if I go over there, I think I'm going to have to get some money scraped together and go over there and just scrape and comb through them bushes. I think I can find some real good looking African men over there. They over there in the mud in the fields, I think. Or behind one of them computers scamming the shit out of somebody. I think it's some real good looking Africans, but they don't never show us them on social media and on the TV. They just show us the ones that's the rejects that we don't want. And I think I'm gonna have to take a plane trip and go over there and find one that's real good looking. I know they over there. I can smell them through the atmosphere. I know they over there. But we just gonna have to go over there and take our time and dig through the weeds and the woods and the bushes and the jungles and all this kind of stuff. They probably over there working because they stay hungry over there and they get to feed their souls. So one day I'm gonna get over there and find me a good looking mandingo over there in Africa. Ooh, my God, my God. And I heard there's some good looking ones down there in Alabama too. Ain't nothing like a good looking, big, wide back, strapping, wide, greasy chest country man. Ooh, my God, my God. I thought all the good looking, strapping men was down in Mississippi. I know about the Mississippi man. But somebody told me, and they sound real convincing, that they got some down in Alabama, in that Alabama dirt too. And I'm going to have to go find out for myself. You know what I mean? And do me a little research and find out if it's true. I got a feeling it's true. I got a feeling it's true. It's a difference between a country man and a city boy. You know what I mean? Whew, my God, my God. I love me a big back country man. And I seen one last night on Instagram. He had sent me a follow request. And I went over there and checked his page out. He was kind of ugly. But you know what I know about them ugly men, right? And I went over there to check him out a little bit closer. And went and put my eyeballs closer to the screen to check him out real good. And I saw a little potential in that man. I saw a little potential. He had some big black oily biceps and triceps, and then he had that V going on down there below his abdomen. I like that V. Woo, right there below them abs. Oh my God, that's a good place to put your ankles when you're wrapping your legs around that waist. Ooh. And I examined his page a little bit further, and I discovered, I don't know if he's a doctor or what, but he's doing a whole lot of traveling, and I think he's single, and he might be ready to mingle. So I said, I'm gonna take my chance and shoot my shot with this boy, and I sent him a little DM. You know, I usually don't be crawling in the DM, but I said I feel fast tonight, so I'm gonna send him a DM. And I tried to be in the middle. You know, you can be nasty, then you can be kind of corny, then you can play it safe in the middle of the road. Well, they can't tell whether you're being fast or, innocent and pure. So I said I'm gonna be in the middle of the road with this to find out where his mind is at. And then I'll go at it that way. And I said, hi. I see that you sent me a follow request and I accepted it. I just left it at that. This nigga this morning I get up, he just doesn't like my comment. What the fuck? How am I gonna get somewhere with that? I can't stand. And I see a lot of people do this. Why do they like your comment when you DM the person? Why? Instead of saying something back to you, they just like your comment. What the fuck? Are you too busy? What's going on? Are you busy and you don't have time? I mean, that's a great way to acknowledge my comment, but still say something back. I need you to talk back to me. I'm trying to get somewhere with this nigga. Okay. What the fuck am I supposed to do next? Just go and steal somebody's half naked selfie and post that to him? Damn. You're making it hard on me, man. You're making it hard on me. Okay. Woo! I can't stand to chase no man. I ain't no chaser. Okay? This supposed to be easy for you, girl. This nigga making it hard for me. Oh. And I'm trying not to be old slut bucket about this. But if he want me to just send him a pussy, I will. But, however you start out is how you got to finish. And I don't want him to think I'm just a pure thoroughbred slut. And then when we hook up, that's all he going to be wanting. I want him to know that I got a little bit of intellect about me. You know what I mean? And try to play hard to get, like I really don't want no sex and stuff. And then ease up into that. Because if you just let him know that, got a little freak in you, you probably ain't gonna get no gifts and flowers and stuff. And I want some flowers and some fucking gifts before we get to the fucking bed. Unless that's what I want. And since I see that he got something going on for himself, I want some fucking flowers. I ain't never had no fucking flowers sent to me for no reason in the middle of the day. It's time to switch up. I'm tired of just getting fucking dicks. Okay, give me some fucking flowers. And some invitation to some balls. You know what I mean? Instead of just putting your balls in my face. I want to go to a ball. A ball. I ain't never been to no ball. And wear a ball gown and all that kind of stuff. Get dressed up. And go get on an airplane or a jet. And go to a whole nother country. Show me something different than just your dick and your smile. That's what I'm saying. So anyway, I don't know if it was my eyes deceiving me last night or if I kept on seeing some good looking men on Instagram. Ooh, and I told myself, you gotta get fine, girl, cause you missing out. You missing out. You know, a lot of guys like fat girls, but a lot of guys don't. They real prejudiced against fat girls, and I don't blame them. If I was a man, I wouldn't want a fat girl. Even no offense to the fat girls, but we like what we like, right? And like I said, it's time to leave the light on when I do some fucking. And I ain't never did it with the light on. I want the fucking light on, okay? And I'm ready to wear a bathing suit and just my panties and bra. You know what I mean? And just lay up and take a selfie like that. Like them other girls. I ain't trying to be like them other girls, but I want to let them know they ain't the only ones that can just take a selfie with their panties and bra and look good. You know, some people take it and they don't look good, but some of them do. I want to be in that group. I don't want to be in that other group. You know, and I'm not really thirsty for no likes on social media. You know, some people are like driven, but I just want to represent and you know let them know that I'm in the house as it relates to being fine, honey. You know what I mean? It's time. What am I waiting for? These motherfucking chicken wings is not gonna hold me back, okay? And these fucking oxtails, oxtails, and all this Popeyes chicken, and all this bullshit. I'm getting too fucking old. And it's only so long I'm gonna be able to throw these legs up in the air. Okay. Okay. So that's what it is. Okay, somebody just donated. Who is it? Shakaya. Shakaya done put $19.99 on the car. Okay, Shakaya. I don't know. I don't know what that's gonna buy. That might buy a piece of a headliner, girl. But that's a start. That's a start. We'll put it somewhere, Shakaya. Thank you so much, Shakaya. Shakaya want me to get a car, and I want to get a car too. Shakaya says a little something towards your car or a trip to Africa to find a good-looking African man. Either one. Thank you, Shakaya. Love your lives. Thank you so much, Shakaya. All right, Shakaya. We're going to put that on the car or the trip, whichever one comes first. Thank you very much. If anybody else would like to donate, you can donate to my Cash App or PayPal. My Cash App is $Karmica and my PayPal is pay.me/Karmica. Thank you very much, Shakaya. Hello, Jenny H. How are you tonight? Jenny H, you like that title and the thumbnail, huh? Jenny, it's true. It actually happened. I read about this and I just couldn't believe it, Jenny. I just could not believe it. Yeah, somebody had a stroke while they was having oral sex performed on me. And you know I'm crazy about that oral sex getting performed on me, but I don't like to perform it on nobody. And that's one problem I have with this porn. You know, every now and again, I know it's dirty, I know it's filthy, I know it's unrighteous. But every now and again, I sneak over and peek at some of this porn. And I get so mad at them girls. They just be sucking them, sucking them, sucking them, sucking them, sucking them, sucking them, sucking them. And them guys don't never hardly lick on them. I be saying through the screen, you stupid bitch. You so fucking stupid. And I get so mad sometimes I just turn it off. Oh, or just fast forward. They get on my nerves. Just be taking so long and I always the whole video start off with that. Why is everybody doing the same thing? And the guys don't never hardly lick on the girls. But them stupid ass girls take forever licking on the guys and sucking on them. I'm just convinced that they might be stinking. And them guys don't want nothing to do with that except get a nut. And If I was into that porn, I would demand that I had a dude that licked on me just as long as I licked on him. It's supposed to go both ways, I thought. And the most stupid ass girl, that's another thing I got a problem with. They get on my nerves. Two things. Two more things I can't stand about this porn. The girls be looking at ugly ass face, that old giraffe face, all up in the camera. All up in the camera. Bitch, I don't want to look at you. You supposed to be concentrating on the fucking thing that you're doing with the dick. What is you looking at me for? And just looking all in the fucking camera. And the guys, they don't be thinking about that camera. They don't even want to look at the camera. You don't never see their face. But the girls, they be all up in the camera. Bitch, you're not going to get discovered. You're not going to be the next Kim K. Just go ahead and do this little low budget, free home video and get it out of your system. And the best you're going to get is hood famous. That's it. You're not going to be no rock star with this. And what's the other thing I can't stand? Oh, yes. All of that unnecessary hollering. Bitch, I don't want to know. I don't want to let the neighborhood that I'm looking at porn number one. And I gotta turn the fucking volume all the way fucking down because these bitches be doing all that fucking hollering. And the dude don't even be doing nothing for all of that. They be acting like they just really getting pounded. And ain't nothing going on to cause all of this yelling and hollering. I'd be like, you stupid motherfucker, will you shut the fuck up? And then some of them be so fucking stiff. What the fuck? You too fucking young for this. Sitting in the bed like you're an old woman. Dude, they get on my nerve. Honey, I ain't got time for that. And then them fat motherfuckers. I don't want to look at no fat girls fucking. No. The shit is gross. With all them fucking dents and shit. But you know, some people like that. Ugh. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. It's enough that I'm fat and be fucking every now and again. Okay, that's why I had a light off. That's why the fucking light is off. Shit. But anyway, I think we need to improve on this porn, don't y'all? I'm sick and tired of all this lazy porn, all this old boring ass porn. Everybody doing the same thing. I think we need to start doing something different. Don't y'all? Don't y'all agree with me? You don't have to agree with me, but I think it's time for us to do something different in the bed. It's time. Ashley says, oh my God, that's me. What's you, Ashley? Tell me, what do you be doing all that hollering, Ashley? You be sucking on the guys and they don't be licking on you. What do you mean, Ashley? What do you mean that's you? Please elaborate. Please elaborate. Shakaya says she can't breathe. Can somebody please go over to Shakaya's house and do some CPR on her? Please bring Shakaya back to life and get her breathing back going. I don't want to lose Shakaya because I want Shakaya to see me get this car. And I might even go pick Shakaya up and take her for a ride, honey. Somebody go see about Shakaya. She says she can't breathe over there. Shakaya, are you okay? Shakaya, are you okay? Oh, you be watching the porn with it being loud. Guess what, Ashley? My roommate, he the other day, last week, I think it was last Monday or Tuesday, he gone early in the morning, about 7 o'clock. There he go. Is that too early in the morning? I think it's not too early because I have watched porn by 7 o'clock. You know, early in the morning. I guess most guys, they be having a woody and they be ready to screw early in the morning when they wake up because they got to pee. And it was about 7 o'clock, 7:30. And here he is watching some porn in front of my door. I guess he was trying to get me aroused. And I said to myself, you doing all of that for nothing, honey. I am not finna screw you. I'm good and through all of that. No, sir. No, sir. I am not interested. No, sir. Roger, Roger, Roger is asking, why don't you hook up with your roommate? Roger, I think you have not been watching my videos lately. But in case you haven't, Roger, I have already said this, but let me reiterate. Roger, let me get closer to the screen. Roger, I am very particular about what type of penises I allow to penetrate me. I don't screw just any penis. I don't. And he has shown me his penis. And the only reason why I am very reluctant to have sex with him is because he has an ugly penis. I am very prejudiced against ugly penises. I can't stand them. And oh my gosh, oh my gosh, he has such an ugly penis. And I know he can't help it. I know he was born with it. But hell, at least I think it would help if he got a strap on that looks more attractive than what he has, okay? If you have an unattractive penis, that is something that you can do to conceal it. Get a strap on. Get your penis that looks better than the one that you were born with, okay? And improvise. That's what I would do if I was a guy. I would just get a strap on. That's what I would do. And I will just not present an ugly penis to a woman. I would be too embarrassed. But here he is, not embarrassed. Or maybe somebody has never told him, no woman has ever told him that he has an ugly penis. And see, the other week, about a week and a half ago, he had a girl in his room. He was fucking her. And I was so interested because I knew it was ugly, but I wanted some confirmation that it was trash. So I put my ear to the wall to listen. And you know, that's just standard procedure for all women to say, we all do that. You know, sometimes we fake it. And so that'll speed up the process and get you to fuck off of us, especially if it's trash. We want you to hurry up so we can go. Okay? And when they finished, he said, and they wasn't in there about 10 minutes, so he's a quickie. He's a quickie. That's another thing. I cannot stand a quick ass dude, a quick draw. If you quick with your penis, you might as well keep it in your pants. It's not even worth me pulling my panties down, okay, for 10 minutes? Please. And what is up with these motherfuckers that's fast with their penis? Just fucking like jackrabbits. I can't stand getting fucked fast. I can't stand it. Unless that's what I want in between when everything gets speeded up and you know the rhythm is then I tell you. And what is it when you tell them to go fast, they go slow. When you want them to go slow, they go fast. What the fuck? And what was I saying? What was I saying? Does anybody remember? Damn, I can't remember. But anyway, getting back to him and her. So he was quick. It was a quickie. So after 10 minutes, they was done. I was putting my ear to the wall. They was done. And I heard him say, "Oh, I sure did enjoy that." And I was waiting on her to say the same thing. She never did. She never did say it. And she got on her phone pretending like she calling somebody and then she told him, "Oh, I got to go home and cook dinner. It's going to take me about 45 minutes. She was trying to get the fuck out of there. She was trying to get away from him and get away from that twin size bed. He got a twin size bed. And that junky ass room. She probably needed a sandwich, some chicken up the street at that Church's Chicken, or some gas money. I know he had to pay her. I know she didn't do it for free. Or maybe she needed some cigarettes or some weed to smoke. I know he had to give her something. And she ain't been back. She ain't been back. She ain't been back. That's how I know his penis is trash. Trash. I knew his penis was trash. And she confirmed my suspicions. I knew it was trash. And I do not want a trash penis inside of me. It would make me mad. It would make me so fucking mad. And it's nothing like getting a trash penis and then it's quick less than 10 minutes. Then you got to call somebody or find somebody out there in the street to finish what he started. Because you're going to still be aroused and wet and ready. Whew, I don't have so many like that. Mm. So that's why you got to be careful out here in these sheets and be prepared to get somebody who can finish the job. Because it is a job. It is a job. And I want it to be worth me taking my panties down. If it ain't worth me taking my panties down, just leave me alone, honey. I'm not gonna be bothered. I'm not gonna be bothered with it. And I am very prejudiced against penises. Just like this one guy, I think he was Filipino. He was very, very, very cute. And he stayed in these apartments where I used to live back in, I think it was like 2000, 2001, something like that. And we used to flirt with each other all the time. He was so handsome. Little olive complexion, little fine thing. And I never suspected that what was waiting for me in his pants was the size that it was. Some people say size don't matter. Size does matter. It does. And I have never laughed so hard in front of a man about his penis. That's the only time I have. Otherwise, I keep it to myself and talk about him behind his back if it's, something that doesn't measure up. And this particular guy, man, one day finally led to another. We had been flirting with each other. He stayed a couple of doors down from me at that apartment complex. And this fine day, about this same time, maybe 2 or 3 hours earlier, it was about 5 o'clock, I guess, 5:30, something like that. The sun was still out a little bit, getting ready to be sunset. And we got everything together. And we decided I was going to come over there to his apartment. And man, when he pulled his pants down, and I was laying on my back on this couch and getting ready, and I looked and I said, "What are you gonna do? Write on my vagina? You gonna write your name on my vagina? Is that what you're gonna do with this?" And man, I started laughing so loud and so hard. And he was standing up there like he was serious. He ready to throw down with that pencil. He ready to throw down, baby, and just stab me to death. Just stab me with that little pencil penis. And man, I was laughing. He was getting so mad at me for laughing. And the more I looked at him and the facial expression he was giving me, it made me laugh even more. And he got so mad at me, he said, "Get out. Just get out of here." And he was serious, and I was laughing on my way out, and I kept falling down laughing, and he was getting more mad. I couldn't help it. I could not help it. I could not believe that something like that exists. Oh, and he was not ashamed to whip it out. Man, I would have to just cut it off. Do surgery on myself. Just cut it off and wear a dildo. Just wear a strap on and forget all about the original penis. Just forget about it. That was ridiculous. And I wonder where he is right now. Where he is right now. How has he been doing with that little sad penis? Oh, it was the most saddest thing I ever seen. It was sadder than a button. Some of these guys be having a button. Now, I'm not trying to penis shame any guys. That's not what I'm trying to do. But I'm trying to bring awareness to what exists behind some of these zippers. That's what I'm trying to do. All penises are not created equal. And I know you can't help it if you got special penis. You can't help it. And, some of these vaginas are raggedy too. But at least let us know what we are in for before we get to the point of no return. That's what I'm saying. Don't have me already taking a shower and putting on my Victoria's Secret spray down there and all, and getting ready and think I'm finna just get rocked to sleep. And then, and then this disappointment is presented to me. Ooh, that makes me so freaking mad. Oh my gosh. That makes me so mad. It really does. White Tiger says small penises matter to little women. I don't know. I have never talked to a little woman. I have never talked to a little woman. But that would be really interesting to know. Do little women, are they okay with little penises? I don't know. I don't know. That's a good thing to ask a little woman. Seem like they would be okay with it. Yeah. Yeah, seem like it. Seem like they would be okay with it. They're a perfect match. Perfect match. They belong together. Little penises, little women. It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense, White Tiger. It makes perfect sense. Yes, Roger. Zipper awareness. Zipper awareness. Yes. 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 Yes, Roger. Zipper awareness. Um, Sagfire Rising says that's because some women had pretend so much that he actually thought he was working with something. Yes. Yes. But see, I'm honest. I am honest. I'm super honest. And I'll tell them. And I know it probably hurts their feelings, but I just cannot lie to them and pretend. I can't. I can't. I just can't. I can't pretend. Um, Shakaya says, "I just love you." Gosh, I haven't laughed this hard in a minute. Okay, Shakaya. Hello from England. How are you? Hello, Lee for life. Hello, everybody that's joined the chat. How are y'all tonight? 2013 Mega J says, "Quick guys make me feel used." It just makes me mad. 2013 Mega J. I don't know why they be want to go so fast. Where are you going? My penis, your penis ain't going nowhere. My vagina ain't going nowhere. Why are you wanting to do it so fast? I don't understand it. And let me tell you, I was thinking about this last night. You gotta have your wig secured for some of these guys, cause man, especially if they real fast and they, just be doing the most in the bed. You gotta have your wig secured. Man, I was thinking about Greg. I told y'all about Greg the other day, and I was, whew, just having some flashbacks about Greg. He was the ugly dude that was the manager at Popeyes. And one thing led to another, and we started having booty call sessions. And man, one particular night, Greg, man, he was hitting it from the back and pulled on my wig, and the motherfucker was not secured to my head. He done pulled it off my head. So he handed it back to me. And I had to put it back on, and we kept going. And another time, I'm doing, we're on missionary position. And luckily, both times the light was off. And I don't know why he is pushing my fucking head. What the fuck? Mashing down on my head and then pull the fucking wig off. And I gotta pretend, even though he probably couldn't see me, I gotta pretend like I'm scratching my head and reach back there and pull it back and slip it back on and keep on going. I need you to do something with your hands, Greg, other than put it on my head. Okay. 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 He is the reason why I had to invest in some good wig tape. Man. I mean, and then this other guy. Oh my God. Let me tell you about him. What was his name? What was his name? I can't remember his name. And he's from my hometown. And I done moved here. He done moved here. And he coincidentally is a manager at this company that I got hired at a couple of months ago. And man, I had to quit. I said, I am not fixing to be working here with this dude that I done had sex with. And he got to pretend like he don't remember me. And I'm pretending like I don't remember him. It's very awkward. And he kept on coming over there where I was working at. I think he wanted to, get me all together to have another session. And I kept on looking at the floor and looking over here. Every time he come, I looked the other way. I don't want to talk to him. Plus, here he is, a manager over me. I'm just feeling so weirded out by this, okay? And now I had a crush on him when we was in our hometown. But I think, he thought he was too good for me at that time. He thought he was all this and all that. Fred. That's his name, Fred. And yeah, Fred. And he got mad at me on Facebook when I acknowledged him and, said too much on Facebook because he didn't want nobody to know that we was messing around because he was messing around with a whole lot of people on his page. You know how they do. And Fred, man, I ain't never been fucked like that. He was fucking me like a jackrabbit for real. I had to wait a white flag a couple of times. Man, I was out of breath. And if you're fat, you can't be having your legs all up behind, around your neck and all this kind of shit. And then, man, it was so fucking hot in there. And I wanted to stop and get some water. I wanted to stop and turn the fan on, the air conditioner or something. He didn't want me to have time to do none of that. I mean, he was just drilling my soul. Do you understand me? And man, he kept his tennis shoes on. And just, I almost died in that night in the bed. I almost died. And man, I didn't want no more of him. That was just way too much. It was just too much. And when we got through, my wig was twisted on the side of my head, and I looked like I had been to war. And I had to sit on the side of the bed and just recover from all of that. And I'm like, man, whoever's been with you on a regular basis, she can't have no walls. And see, the walls are important to me. I wanna keep my walls as long as I can. You ain't gonna have no walls fooling around with Fred. Hell no. Oh. And honey, let me tell you about this other man. I think I told y'all about this, but just in case, I will reiterate. This one dude, he was a firefighter. And man, I had met him on Steve Harvey's dating site. Do Steve Harvey still had a dating site, Locate Your Love? Man, I had located an anaconda. I didn't locate no love. I had located an anaconda. And man, I could not let that penetrate me. I would have died. He would have gave me a whole hysterectomy. And I wasn't prepared for no hysterectomy. I don't want that at this young, tender age. And we had started out. He was real handsome. James, that's what his name is, James. If you meet a James, be prepared to get screwed real good. I ain't never heard no bad reports about a James. Most James are well endowed and can handle that bed real good. And James, he was a firefighter, and I always was attracted and wanted to be with a man in uniform. And oh, he was so sexy and so appealing. And we was flirting, back and forth. And we took it from the dating site to off the dating site, sexting each other back and forth on our phone. And he sent me a picture of it. And I thought he had stole it off the internet. I said, this can't be real. Ooh, this is something I can surely feel, right? Too well. And oh my God. And it was such luscious sexting going on. I mean, we were just sexting back and forth all day, all night, early in the morning. Good morning, beautiful. Good, you know, when it start off, good morning, beautiful, get yourself ready for some dick pics. Get ready for a series of dick pics. And they always started with good morning, beautiful. And there it come next. They go a dick pic in your face. And that's what he loved to do. That's what he loved to do all day. Send me some dick pics, getting me ready. And we had talked about hooking up and having sex. And then the closer it got to that Friday when we were supposed to be hooking up, I kind of started having second thoughts. And I wanted to be treated like a lady as opposed to being treated like a slut. And I want to get to know him a little better, you know. So I want to take it slow. And you know the men can't stand when we say that. I want to take it slow. They be want to pop us upside our fucking head. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. But I want to take it slow. And because he was taking me too fucking fast with all this shit. And then I thought about he gonna drill the shit out of me with that great big old penis. And I was not ready for all that. Because, you know, we talk a good game, but we can't back it up a lot of times. And I knew I couldn't back it up with all of that he had swinging between his legs. And I didn't want to be embarrassed. Because I knew I couldn't keep up with all of that. You know, I had to take my time. I had to take it in increments, a little bit at a time, and get familiar with it. You know what I mean? I couldn't just hop on it and all of this just, ugh. And man, when he came over there, and I had told him I didn't want to do it, and he said okay, but they be lying, just like they said, just let me put the head in, lying bitch. You know damn well if you just put the head in, you're gonna go all the way, you're gonna finish. Who in history of fucking have ever just put the head in? Nobody. And man, so he lied to me. He said, okay, that's fine. I'm cool with that. And then when he came over to my house at night, that's the first thing he did, squeezing all on my titties. And I said, wait a minute now. We already talked about this. We said we were going to, you know, be. And man, he wasn't even trying to hear me. He wasn't even trying to hear me. And then sat on the couch, just kept on talking about his penis. Kept on grabbing on his penis, taking it out, showing it to me. And it was real big. And I'm like, okay, if it's this big, it was at least about 10, 12, 14 inches. And it wasn't even erect. And I said, now, if it get erect, it's going to be able to reach Jupiter, right? I can't handle that. And I ain't even going to try. I'm not even going to try. He going to kill me right here in this place. He going to kill me dead. And I don't want that to be said that a penis killed Karma Kaboom. I don't want that to be said about me. I don't want that to be said. And I told him, I said, look, I don't know if I can do this. And then he started texting some other girl. I was glad. One thing led to another. I guess she was ready. And he went on ahead and went on wherever she was. I was glad. I was really glad. I said, hell, she can handle it, but I can't. So good luck to you. Good luck to you, whoever she was, honey. Hello, Landmarks. Hello, all of y'all. How are y'all doing tonight? Thank you for joining the chat. Landmarks, say yes. Like they trying to break you in half. uh Sag, you say you had a James too. You was married. Oh, you was married to a James. Is that what you're saying, Sag? Sag Fire Rising. Is that what you're saying? Yes, 2013 Mega J. 2013 Mega J says, I hate some guys with big ones. They try to go all in right off the bat. Yes, they do. You got to ease it in. You can't be just jamming it in. And that's exactly what they do, honey. Please, they going to kill you. They going to kill you dead. Shoot. Mm-mm. No, thank you. Lynn says, I'm in the same boat now. Well, I have been for 4 years. I work with someone who I used to kick it with. Thank God we work on separate floors. Yeah, it's very awkward, Lynn. Oh my gosh, you already done had history, sexual history with this person, and you got to work with them. Oh my God, that is so awkward. It is so awkward, and I couldn't even look at him. I couldn't. I could not look at him. Man, oh man. And every time he would come, I would look the other way. I would look the other way. I just could not look at him, even though I did want to, rehash everything. But it was still awkward. It was still awkward. And then I remembered how it was the first time. Oh, was I really prepared for that? Was I really? And then he kept on playing all that slow love songs and sex songs and stuff. He was trying to get me ready. He was trying. He was trying his best playing all that sex songs and love songs in his office on the radio. Real loud. I couldn't believe he was doing all that. Shikaya says, my friend's boyfriend snatched off her wig and threw it across the room. She was like, oh my God, let me get my wig. And he was like, man, F that wig. And kept going. She was so embarrassed, but he ain't care. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Yeah, you gotta have that wig tape. You gotta secure that wig, honey. You gotta secure that wig. Because some of them guys will pull them wigs off. Yes. Yes, they will. And that is so embarrassing. Yes, 2013 Mega J. You gotta invest in some good wig tape. You love getting your hair pulled. So you must not wear wigs, 2013 Mega J. If you wear wigs, honey, you gotta have that wig really secured down on your head. Because they will pull it off. Roger says the women that pretend are wrong for allowing men to practice dissatisfaction on them. What do you mean, Roger? What do you mean by that? 2013 Mega J says it's usually the small ones that go fast. Not all the time. Some of them big ones be going fast too. No, I don't want them too big either, Lynn Mars. Some of them just be ridiculous. Some of them be just ridiculous. Did y'all see that one guy? I think he's 25 inches. He's in Mexico. I saw the video a couple of months ago here on YouTube. You could probably still see it. It's probably still up. He is 25 inches. And he said, they asked him, how did he get that big? And he said he was playing with it and he used to put rubber bands on it and stretch it out. And it started growing like that. And he has not been able to have sex with nobody for years. Can't nobody handle all that. And the doctors, he was, one of the doctors to cut it off, but they were scared to cut it off because it might kill him. But y'all can look at the video and see more about it yourself if you're interested. But he is the guy with the biggest penis in the world. The biggest penis in the world. 25 inches long. Yes. Yes, and they have the video here on YouTube. I seen it a couple of months ago. Okay, Roger, you said allowing themselves to be sexually deprived. Okay. Okay, you don't wear wigs. 2013 Mega J. You right about that, White Tiger. White Tiger said Mandingos are for special women. Yes, ma'am. For very special women, yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, for special women. Lynn, you say every time y'all would see each other, you would be running. I know. It is very awkward. It was awkward for me. It really was awkward for me. Yes, it was. Yes, it was very awkward working with somebody who you've been involved with sexually. Yes. Especially in that capacity. He was my manager. Oh, heck no. Uh-uh. No. But I could have used that for leverage. And he could too. But I just felt like it was headed for disaster. And I was just so uncomfortable. And I think I lasted 1 day, maybe 2 days. Man, I got out of there. I got out of there. I did not go back. No, no, no. Uh-uh. That was crazy. Thank you, Roger. Roger said he always enjoyed the lives. Very hilarious. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get off of here. And you all have a good night. And I have enjoyed talking with you all very much. And if you all would like to donate, you're free to do that if you want to. And thank you to those that have donated. My Cash App is $Karmica Boom, and my PayPal is pay.me, I believe, /Karmica Boom. And y'all be careful out there in these sheets, because some of these orgasms are causing strokes, and some of these people are having orgasms that last 2 and 3 hours, and some of them having orgasm up to 100 times a day. Whew, it's a terrible condition. But be careful out there in these sheets. I have enjoyed you all so much, and we'll talk again real soon, God willing. I'll let you girl. Peace.